Well, hello gang, welcome back. It is the 10th of December, 5 o'clock in the evening, and we've got actually a little bit of good news. Every colonist of the male gender is currently being psychically soothed. Wonderful. And we have finished researching mortars. I don't know how useful that is actually going to be. We've got mortars, automatic mortars, cluster, EMP, long-range missile turret. Good lord. Cruise missile turret? I wasn't expecting that. An automatic cruise missile turret fires a single very large missile. Well, we need a lot of stuff that I don't have for those. 12 computer components. Thankfully for the regular mortar, all I need is 150 steel and 3 components. From what I remember, I don't think I can build mortars back here and launch shots all the way down here to kind of cheese these things, I guess. Instead of having to send my forces directly out to them and basically coming back filled with bullet holes, looking like Swiss cheese. Which poses a problem. I have to deal with those things. And as far as I can tell, one of the few options that I've got at this point is going to actually be... And I thought about this while Mortars was finishing up. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. This could open up an entirely new can of worms. But we're going to mine a shaft from here all the way down into this ancient danger room. We will probably bump into some trouble in there. With any luck, we'll be able to deal with it. And then we can tear the roof down, put some mortars here, and maybe lob some shots down here in order to piss them off enough to come up here and fight us. That's about the only thing I can think of to do right now that isn't what I would deem suicidal. I think we'll go in through here. Let's see. I could build some quick earthen mounds up here. Okay. Maybe do it like that. I should hit a slate wall, which I won't instantly be able to mine through. Which will give me some time to kind of set things up and plan it. So, because we can reliably predict trouble coming from there. We'll spread out just a little bit. I don't want all my forces clumped up together. Because most likely it'll be mechanoids in there. Even more mechanoids. And of course they're gonna have the AoE... whatever the hell it is. The Inferno cannon here. Probably the most annoying weapon that we have ran into so far. It doesn't have to hit you. All it has to do is splash some flames in your face, make you panic, and all hell is gonna break loose. It doesn't have to be accurate either. If I could make the enemy panic, the same way they make my guys panic with fire, it might be used trying to chop one of those off a mechanoid. Putting it on one of the turrets over here. At the advice of a viewer, I did go ahead and install a power switch. That way I can turn these things on and off as needed. I still have not installed a weapon in them, due to the fear that they will be like the other turrets that I built, where I could not take weapons off of them once they were installed. But if we get raided or something, I will just bum rush putting some weapons onto those things. For now, I don't want to force it. Also, it's 11 o'clock at night, so everybody's pretty much kicked back and relaxing. I can probably take their 4 hours of joy off at this point. During and after the plague, people were rightly depressed and needed a little bit of extra them time, I guess you could say. Also, the base is absolutely disgusting. There's dirt all over the place, probably vomit and who knows what else. I did chop off the corner here, kind of smooth out this area. Make a more homogenized look throughout the base here, because I'm probably going to section some areas off a little bit differently. I think I'm going to seal this off, probably kick KT and Plump out of their bedrooms. Probably seal off these doorways here. I might even kick these people out of their bedrooms. Expand the rooms over here a little bit. Move all of this stuff out, because one of the things I'm thinking about doing is turning this little block into a type of hospital area inside the base. I don't necessarily want everybody running out here every time they get sick. That should really be for battlefield emergencies only. But yeah, probably at some point in the future, once I'm sure we're stabilized and I've taken care of the mechanoid threat down south, that's probably what I'll do. We still need to continue expanding over towards this area anyways, so we can eventually breach it and kind of clear this area out of the insect menace. But again, all of that also depends on me actually staying in this place. I feel it's slightly cursed at this point. The last couple seasons have not been very kind, anyways. And you know, even though the stars are right, this is the first time in a long time too where I don't have any prisoners to sacrifice. It's kind of disappointing. I'm almost tempted to stop service. To stop the sermons in the mornings. Until we rectify that. Skeeto and Revy are up. What's their health like? A little bit of sanity loss from Skeeto. Just kind of to be expected at this point. Revy's got some sanity loss. They've been through a lot recently. You know, I am curious. How many of these exoskeletons? 1, 2... Looks like I've got 2 exoskeletons left. Question is, who should we install those in? Chainsaw should probably get one. And Saldownik. In fact, you know what, Saldownik? You are going to... There you go. We're going to install one of these things for you. I don't think you can actually go out here. Rest until healed. Once he moseys his little ass down there, we'll put an exoskeleton on him. He just moves so slow. I feel so bad for him. He was doing so well until that brain injury ages ago. And our boom rat has gotten food poisoning. Wonderful. So he'll get one of them. It's tempting to give KT the other one. She's great at shooting. Do you already have one? You do. Saldownik. Okay, I was going to say, don't you even think about turning around and coming to the sermon. It's not allowed at this point. Finch, you've got one, right? Okay. Revy, you have one. KT has one. 0 lives. Who's my next best shooter at this point? Having lost so many people, I kind of have to rebuild. Like, that's one of the worst parts about losing all those people, is having to rebuild new lore and history, because we lost a lot of key players. A lot of people who had done a lot of things and we were paying attention to are now resting in the ground. But Hentelin, you got carcinoma, you got great skills otherwise. Great at shooting. Good at cooking, decent at crafting. Alaraf, your skills aren't too bad. Pillow Tap, your skills aren't too bad. And the celestial bodies are no longer in alignment. Toll, you're pretty good too. Not only is Toll good, that's right. I forgot. Toll is our prodigy, more or less. Our idiot savant. You know what? I think you get the other one. That's just going to pay off dividends for us later on as you continue to improve your skills. You're already insanely quick. Plump. Revy, you're going to operate on Saldownic. What is your medical? Medicine is 6. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Plump, I want you to operate on Toll, would you? I don't want to risk losing him. Revy, you can practice on Saldownic, though. Revy begins to make the incisions, hooking the electrodes and the neural uplinks to the spine and to the base of the brain. It's a very delicate procedure, but he's read enough books and manuals, and he dissected and looked at enough bodies from the Orion Corporation to have a general understanding and idea of how these things should be installed. Poor Avok. Lost so many people. Yeah, I didn't even want our pyromaniacs to go out that way. Even they deserved better than that. It's gonna be a sore spot in my heart for a while. Plump shows up. He exchanges pleasantries with Toll, makes him count down from 10, and then Toll is out with the anesthetic. Soon to be awoken with a brand new spine and a new outlook on life as well. Saldownic, I'm sure you'll be fine once you recover. It is kind of dangerous, as far as I know, as well, to put people out for surgery if they are, like, wounded, or in Saldownic's case, brain damaged. I think if you push some of their stats too low, they can go into a permanent coma or have cardiac arrest and things like that. It can be kind of scary. Like whenever like Saldownic, for instance, he can't really drink beer and smoke a smoke leaf. It's bad news for him. A little bit of a lightweight in that regard. He ends up passing out. Do you hear all those voices? If you listen to the music real low, you can hear the sounds coming from this tomb up here, this crypt. Whatever it is. Roxanne can hear them reverberating through the rock. Calling her. Talking to her. Even armed with a Gatling laser. There's only so much courage she can muster. So we'll let her continue to chop a path there. Minnie has given birth another Muffalo. Our kibble supplies are starting to run low. We are, at this point, out of meat as well, so let me see. What do we need to slaughter? It is a lot of male pandas. Slaughter you. Slaughter you. Don't need that many. And slaughter you, because there's two young ones going to be growing up soon. I don't know how long it takes, but I think only like a year or two. Somebody else just give birth. Male muffalo. Okay, we'll slaughter you. Chico the muffalo. Okay. That should get us enough meat that we can make a little bit more kibble. If it doesn't, then oh well. We might just have to start butchering all the animals once they start starving to death. Toll is still being tended to in the hospital, it looks like over there. And Saldownik can finally get up and move, and look at that speed. It's like Saldownik has been born again. Up to 110% movement. Still feel bad for Chainsaw, but you know what? You'll pull through. Soon enough, we'll research how to make bionic legs. And you will be better than you ever were before. And I'm fine with a bunch of colonists being idle. I kind of want them to be idle at this point. Make more friendships. We still have an open couples bed that I guess I could move Plump and KT into for now. That way I could start to reclaim this area. It's tempting. I'll have to pave the floors in here or put new flooring down for them. Make it bright. Actually look like a hospital. Okay. So going through that wall is going to be scary. Everybody is up and around. I need you all down here, please. Who is my best miner? Actually, just who's my quickest? Revy at 194, and I'm pretty sure he can mine. What do you mean, no path? Pretty sure I can have him tear this wall down. So that's what we'll have him do. He can tear that down. Roxanne, I want you over here. She's got that Gatling laser, which isn't going to be good for a whole lot. Saldownik. Get over there. I need your force powers. I can't risk having you stay somewhere else. Fel, get over here. Pillow tap. I did say I was going to kind of space these people out a little bit. There's really not a whole lot I can do. Chainsaw, why are you all the way up there? What the fuck? You got the blaster carbine. Is there anybody else just standing around doing nothing? Okay, Revy. Deconstruct this slate wall. And then I'm probably going to need you to book it. I expect bad things to pop out of this wall. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I wasn't expecting a little maze. I was expecting a big old open room for some reason. Even though I guessed that the... Ooh, there's something in there. Even though I guessed the ceiling would have collapsed or something. Okay. That's more like it. Get up here. Oh, holy crap. It can't hit you from there, can it? What is that? It's got an Inferno Cannon of Memories. Well, what the hell does that even mean? Global Learning Factor. Attacking wooden water box. They are moving, okay. Get up here. This is going to be horrible. Freaking Inferno cannons. I wish it would be miniguns. Another Inferno cannon. Why can't it be the gun that shoots 1,000,000 bullets a minute? I would rather have that. And it's a damn shame that they're not mind linked with those ones down there. That would have made my day. Okay. Oh yeah, nice range on that minigun, Roxanne. God, look at the damage these beasts take. Finch, why you gotta be crazy? Huh? Everybody stand down. Finch, stand down. Toll Panzer decides to just go crash under the rocks there. Okay, there's probably more beasts in here. In fact, I know that there's something in there. We're not gonna deal with it just yet. Damn, music. You gotta be so hardcore. Let's go ahead and remove the roofing in there. I don't know when they'll get to it. And that's right. Haul these corpses back there. They'll go dump them back here in the horrible corpses stockpile. Even though I should probably move one closer. In fact, you know what? Mechanoid. Artificial mechanoid, no. Not that. So what would these even be called? Centipede? Actually, I should probably just look under corpses or bodies or whatever it is. There we go. All mechanoid corpses can go in here since that is so close. And you can quit wasting time going up there. Aren't I so smart? I had to make the horrible corpses stockpile there for all of the nasty, disgusting Shoggoth type monsters that we were killing. Turns out people don't like seeing those things. It freaks them the fuck out. You know what? We should be able to get that roof down. So I'm gonna install one mortar right there, and we'll see what the range is on that. I won't know until I install some shells, but I'm gonna guess it'll probably only be able to reach here. And I'll need to research some type of advanced long-range mortar system. If that's the case, I wonder if I could just like tear down a chunk of the wall here and then expand the wall myself until I can reach. And then I'll launch mortars from behind that little extension, forcing them to come up through here. Brilliant. We'll toy with them. Let's see if anybody is actually going to die. Finch. Go ahead and heal Phil. He was probably just a little bit burned or something. What are you doing, game? Am I being raided? I can always tell when I'm being raided. Yep. A group of commandos from the Raccoon Men have arrived nearby. They're gonna prepare for a while, and then they'll attack. Great-grandfather of Plump is here. That is a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're all heavily armored and equipped, it looks like, nano suits, reactive suits, Glitter World Medicine, Jet, and Ambrosia. Stock up settings, ultra stim packs. God damn. What implants do you guys have? They got all types of addictions and shit going on too. CHO dependency. I don't even know what CHO is. These guys are on drugs I've never even heard of. Okay. No sleep for the wicked. So I want you to install the minigun there. Finch, I want you to install the Gauss rifle. Revy, install... I really don't know. Install the old-fashioned rifle there. KT, how hurt are you? You're hurt, but you're not dying, so... This is kind of an all-hands-on-deck type situation. Scatter Charger. I think the Scout Blaster actually had good range. 0 lives. I think you'll be fine too, so... I want you to install the chain shotgun. You know what? Install the automatic rifle. The chain shotgun would be good if it had more range than like 9. I hope nothing ever gets that close. And you know what? Do another old-fashioned rifle. Pillow tap. Who can flip the switch? Finch, Revy. I need somebody to flip this. Also, you guys had better be grabbing the guns I told you to and getting your ass out here. When these guys do decide to attack, it's probably going to be like lightning. Okay. It's like I almost want to build an extra defensive area back here as well, so I can make the enemy have to come through the turrets first and suffer massive casualties, hopefully there before attacking us. Still got people in hospital. I'm gonna say they'll probably attack at like 1 o'clock. I want to give everybody just a second, and then I'm gonna wake them all up and rush them out there. Oh, I completely forgot about this turret up here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It shouldn't take them too much longer. Get out here. Okay, Finch, you can definitely go off to the side. You've got the fast, smart sniper rifle, which is exceedingly awesome. 0 lives, charge rifle isn't too bad. Fail. Hide right there, because I don't even know what you can do with a Tommy gun. The range on it is not that great. Toll has the battle rifle. Also, Revy, I want you to flip that switch, please. And then we'll have you go. You've got a pretty good weapon as well. Is anyone gonna die? I mean, people are so hurt. Val should be fine. Okay. I know you bastards are getting ready to attack us. I can feel it. Plump. I want you right there. Roxanne, you've got the Gatling gun, so you know where you're headed. Chainsaw, the blaster carbine. No child of mine is gonna be in the background. Get up here. Pillow Tap has the defense pistol, man. You know what? I think that they can actually stand behind these turrets. Some people have told me multiple times in the chat too that, well, in the messages, that that they can stand behind each other and they won't hit each other, if I'm not mistaken. So get up there. Is anybody else? No. Hintel and snapping. Come on, you assholes. Get down here and do combat. I was off on my estimates to when you would attack. Finch has gotten sick from an infection. I don't think that their Jedi powers can stop the infection. No. God damn it. Okay, Finch, go to bed. Randy Random is really wanting to just kick my ass right now. 10 to Finch. Who's got a disease now? Fail has gotten one. You know what? Fell's not going to be able to do anything with the Tommy gun anyways. I should just send him down there. Infection 2.13. Okay, here we go. Never mind. In fact, Finch, as soon as you're done being treated, get your ass out here. You're not getting out of combat that easy. So, Dobchinski is going to be the first one up, it looks like. He's pretty damn good at shooting with a skill of 11. We're here to take no prisoners today. Get that out of there. He's got to navigate the obstacle course first, obviously. primarily designed to slow people down and separate them. Then we got Chad the Assassin. He's really good at shooting. He loves shooting. He loves killing people. He loves eating the people he kills, and he loves eating the women that he kills even more than anything else. They've turned him down and rejected him forever. He's Chad. I don't think that's accurate, but that's what it's like here in this world. Here we go. First up into the killing field. Man, he's taken a lot of hits. Okay, 0 lives. I was expecting you to maybe be a little bit more awesome at this point. Poor Dobginski gets shot again. He soaks up even more bullets for his buddy there, and here we go. Oh man, they've got those stupid guns. The APB-1 rifles are instant shots, I'm pretty sure, that light you on fire. Or at least very close to it. Okay, Saldownik. I really should have been paying more attention and had you over here. Hello Tap is down. Oh god, I saw that happening, I saw it sparking, and I instantly knew. We're totally screwed. Hello Tap has burned to death. KT has died in an explosion. A Muffalo has had a mental break. All of these things just... I was not expecting all of them to just... You know what? That's a life lesson right there. Live and learn. When one of them blows up, they all blow up, and we are pretty much fucking done. Can I get you guys to fall back? I don't really know if I can. I was really hoping that we would not have to fight people like this. We're totally fucked. Saldownik, can I save myself? Is that impossible? Run for your life, Saldownik. Nope. Well, they're probably gonna kill who they can, kidnap the ones they want. They've decided to kidnap who they can and leave. Well, the toughest raiders that we had fought before this were the Orion gang, and we had a lot more people for them. Or the Orion Corporation. This time we fought a huge clusterfuck of drug addict mercenaries. And I decided to hide almost all of my forces behind a line of exploding turrets. It took long enough, but I'd say that this colony is pretty much totally fucked now. I really don't, you know what, you guys can stand down. Who else do I have here? We have Finch, what are you doing? Can you rescue Saldownik? He's probably gonna burn to death, obviously. Can't heal himself. He's in a coma right now. As he burns to death. Oh, combat, yeah. I don't even know what to do at this point. I feel like we should just load whoever survives this in these cargo pods, these transport pods, and just fire them somewhere. Spend a little bit of time making fuel, if any of these people actually can. Fail has gotten sick from an infection. Yeah, you're probably gonna die from that infection. Multiple infections, let's see. I'm just gonna let this burn in the hopes that maybe it starts raining. I don't have the people and the manpower to put it out. Skeeto, how hurt are you? You're burned up pretty bad. Do I have anybody not hurt? Finch, you're injured. What a horrible turn of events. Plump kidnapped, Revy kidnapped, Zero Lives kidnapped, Roxanne, Chainsaw, Alaraf. Probably all kidnapped to be sold into slavery. The lucky people died from the plague. Really? You're even gonna mine a hole there, you jerks? You realize you could just walk around? Delicious isn't so sure. He doesn't know what to do. Strengthened by buff out. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this guy wakes up. He's in no immediate danger of dying despite all of that. All of the shots we hit him with. I find that hard to believe, honestly. And it burned out the power thing. I'm not even sure if they can open these doors now that they don't have power. I didn't think about that. Mosquito. I'm gonna need you to get up. I'm sorry. 10 to Saldownic, 10 to Fell, and 10 to Finch. I need somebody to do it. You need to get one of these people up so that they can rescue you. So KT, man, we'll assign you to this one. Revy, you're being kidnapped. There you go. This is a nightmare. Randy was holding out. I didn't think the bastard had it in him, even on this difficulty. I was always right on the edge of upping the difficulty just to make maybe combat more deadly or something. And he was just luring me in the whole time, making me think that everything was gonna be fine. Also, I'm surprised none of you in the comments for the last video that I uploaded a couple days ago warned me about exploding turrets. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. I know some of you saw that and were probably eager to see what would happen. I want to say that was one of the main causes of this entire thing failing, was having all of those turrets explode in our faces. It took out so many people. There wasn't even a fight after that. And oh wow, they finally went through there. We get to see what's in there. A psychic animal pulsar and 3 of these dumb ancient crypto sleep caskets that I would never want to open because they're filled with the same crap that rescue pods are. Oh. I would still have to deal with the mechanoids down there. The good news is we have a lot less mouths to feed. And we do have plenty of food. Oh, man. I'm curious how far this fire is gonna go. The fact it hasn't burned itself out yet is incredibly surprising to me. The psychic soothe is ending. I don't even know what to do anymore at this point, guys. It's gonna take us so long to build back up. A panda has a mental break. Wonderful. Poor Lashes. Doesn't know what to do. Our animals are gonna start to starve soon. I should probably just butcher a bunch of them. Even if I did butcher them, apparently I don't have anybody who could. Oh my god, look at this list. Okay. Saldownic, you're still in a coma. 7.4%, 7.5% into a coma. You might not come out of this one. With as much pain as you're in from all of the burns, I just don't know. Fail is all hurt, of course. Major infection. His infection is beating out his immunity. On his torso, anyways. Finch, let's see. Your nose is burned off. Your neck is all burned up. Your asthma, amazingly enough, isn't flaring up. And you got a major infection in your head, but you, at the very least, have immunity to it. Mosquito. Rest until healed. Now, Finch. You know what? You guys, you two get up and go do stuff. Take care of your needs. I can't just leave you laying in bed forever. Can I finish this guy off? Fel, do you have the ability to do that? No, I probably don't have anybody with that high of a melee skill, do I? 5, 1. Hintolin, if he ever snapped out of it. And I was really liking this colony. A couple of strange design decisions in the base. You know, we made it pretty far. I don't remember having those, so that's kind of strange. My equipment is going to start breaking down and probably exploding because I don't have anybody to repair or maintain it. Is there no one who will put out the fire? Why won't you do it? Oh, Finch, you won't fight fires. Okay. I guess it will just have to wait until it burns itself out. Anyways, it's the 12th of December. 8 o'clock in the evening. We finally met a raid force that kicked our ass. These weren't old people using World War I rifles and wearing World War I costumes. These were real hardcore badasses whose gear is so far advanced they may as well have been magical aliens. Powered armor augmented with nanotechnology, usually reserved for commandos from advanced Rimworld planets, equipped with electromagnetic barriers which will repulse most kinetic weapons fire. Well, that was one reason. You know, it might be my mistake for even building those turrets to begin with. It's possible that I advanced too quickly, pushed the numbers too high, and instead of getting World War I stuff or tribals from the south, we get genetically engineered super soldiers who don't even need a tank, because they are tanks. Finch is coming into the hospital to crash and rest, needing her asthma treated. You know, Fel, I really don't think cooking is needed right now. Or drawing water. Sal Downick has gotten sick from infection. How bad is it? Your coma is up to 13%. It jumped a whole percent that time. Wow. Straight from 12 to 13, huh? Maybe it's just because whenever it's a double digit like that, it doesn't show the decimal. Okay. 2.3% infection, 2% immunity. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call this colony. It's tempting to try and rebuild with like 3 or 4 people, but I'd rather just re-roll and start anew. We're going to assume that the survivors here actually pack up their stuff and leave. Perhaps they go join the Empire who has taken them on as a vassal state. Maybe they burn all this stuff to the ground so raiders can't have it. 48%. All my electronic stuff is starting to smoke. And who knows, maybe we'll even see some of these people in the next colony.